Shalom, shalom, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I'm just so excited. I was doing a study and I feel the need to share this because I don't want to keep this good news to myself, right? So I was doing some research and I was reading in Daniel chapter 3, which is talking about a certain time where Nebuchadnezzar, he was a king and he wanted everyone in his, the area he was ruling in to bow down to, the statue and all that. But that there were certain remnants, certain people of God who did not want to bow down to this thing because he said, because there were people that believe and trust that there is Yahweh, that there is a real God that is, watching us, and he would not want us to bow to other gods because he already commanded us not to have any other idols or bow down to any other gods, right? So it talks about that in the province of Babylon, there were 3 guys named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I used to love this story as a kid when I was in Sunday school because it's just so powerful because we're like, how can it be, right? Which is very interesting that this so-called king changed their name, tried to change their identity by changing the name because names are so powerful. That's why parents name your kids it's powerful. Like, a name can manifest into the being of the person that they have called out it to be because you're calling it out, right? When you call your child, like, my name is Michelle, you're like, Michelle, my name, which is, praise the Lord for my parents and for God giving them to call me that because my name means to walk with God. So I walk with God daily. Praise the Lord for that. But he was trying to change their name and who they are by using Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And if you go and do a deeper research as to what their name mean, it was like one example would be Abednego, which means a Babylonian Aramaic origin, meaning servant of Nego, or Nego or Nebu is referring to the Babylonian deity that he wanted them to bow down to them, right? And their real names weren't that. Their real name were Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, which I did research, and each name has a meaning too. And I'm like, what if when they were in that fire, that their names were actually manifesting, I'm getting goosebumps, as what God is declaring it to be, okay? So Nebuchadnezzar in verse 14 of Daniel chapter 3 says, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you do not want to serve my gods or worship the golden image which I have set